No leaks. You like merch pack and stickers and shit. And the clutch. We got the XR6 Turbo. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll link it somewhere here or some bullshit. You've probably already seen this, but this is the new daily. This thing is essentially stock. It's only got a 4-inch air intake, and I've changed the wheel to some nice deep dish bloody stretchy boys and stuff. But these are the daily. There's gonna be a fair bit happening to this. A lot of stuff happening to this. In this episode, as you can bloody see by the title, power steering upgrades, because they keep leaking. Changed the hose once, keeps leaking, so I'm just changing everything to AN lines with a new power steering cooler, which I'm gonna actually steal the bloody tranny cooler from that I installed just to put it on for now. But yeah, big stuff happening to this. It'll be like soon I'll be pushing around that 500 kilowatt mark as a daily type of thing, because it is a work car, but that will be the daily for a bit. Yeah, so firstly, shit, this. So this has been a while since I've really dived into this. Last video ended, I put in some seats and fixed some welding and bloody bullshit. Then I explained the motor blew up. I've recorded half the video. As you can see, it's been sitting for a fucking while. But I recorded half the video and then ran out of time and got lazy and bullshit. Old engine that is flat. New engine's in there. Bunch of stuff done to it. Not done to it, just like everything put back on, cleaned up and everything. But I'm taking kind of a halt because I don't know if I'm going to put the intake in it and just continue a burnout car, or I kind of want to TB48 swap it from a patrol and make this a TB48 drift car. Don't know why, it just came to my mind and I was like, that may happen. So this is kind of taking a halt, but I need the bloody transmission cooler, the power steering cooler. So I'm going to quickly rip that out and then we'll move the gorgeous XR6 Turbo FG to the shed. Well, the outside shed. And start ripping out some hoses and fucking changing some things. Like I said, there will also be doing the clutch. I've got a Uniclutch coming. It's been delayed like a month or some bullshit, but that'll also be going on in this episode. That'll be at my mate's shop. So you may even get a cheeky gorge run in this video, but with a dramatically slipping clutch, so it won't be too exciting. But yeah, let's continue doing stuff. Fuck, this is weird to be talking again. It's been like bloody 6 months. But we're back and we're gonna fully send this shit because, you know, I want YouTube to work. I want some fancy shit and to actually enjoy me life. So without further ado, I'm gonna rip tranny cooler out, move this, and we'll see you in a sec. Got the tranny cooler, or now our power steering cooler. It's bloody big. Like, of course, we got cheaper. But you can see in there, that's the original power steering cooler. So it's going to be pretty big, but apparently it's a good upgrade to do. And since I'm doing AN lines, the AN6 lines will go straight onto that and make my life easy. So let's move this over on ramps into there now. And then start making magic work, because I've had enough of this leak and it's gotten pretty bloody bad. Well, turns out I was just going to put it on ramps, so I don't need to jack it up and it's easier, but the ramps aren't going to work. I hit the bumper before I get it wet. So the front bar needs to come off anyway, so may as well take the front bar off and then get it up on the ramps. We got a cheeky passenger. Isn't that right, JP? JP! Oh, I had to take a break to eat some KFC. Where was I? Yeah, front bar. So, there's videos out there, so I'm not gonna fucking say it. I do it all on camera. I always say this, but yep. 2 bolts. Shit, where's the other one? Oh yeah, bloody them bolts. Grill pops out. There's a couple bolts under here for the bar. Under here, these clips. There's a bolt that joins them up here, and then kind of these ones just under here that join the 2 bash plates. Front bar come off. So I'm gonna take front bar off quickly. So the Hilux now is an FG bar. Now, so after I don't even know how many bloody bolts and screws and bullshit, that's off. So now FG on the stands underneath, pull out hoses. But pull out hoses, heat shield needs to come off. This intercooler pipe needs to come off. I don't know how good the lighting is now. We got like no lighting, but like anyway, intercooler's coming off, or intercooler pipe's coming off, cold side's coming off, and then I can get to the hoses, all that goodness. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this up on ramps now. Yeah, it didn't happen. I don't know, I think one's been sliding forward and I think the other one hasn't, and now like I'm beached. So I'm gonna like roll it back and actually do this properly, and we'll get back to you. At least maybe you heard some cool fucking noises. Yeah, well that was slightly scary. One wanted to slide and one didn't. So we just like chocked it. This car is higher than I've ever, well, other than when I've had it on a hoist. But these are pretty good. I've never been this fucking high before. Anyway, now that we're here, again, I'm not gonna record all of this. I'm gonna kind of just like snippet my way through it, because we got a gorge run to do on the way to the hoist, and we got the clutch to do, so it's gonna be a longer video if I just fucking record everything. But yeah, clutch won't be for a little bit because I still need to get it. But anyway, I gotta get, like I was saying, piping off. So intercooler piping, cold side piping, heat shield, so I've got access to everything. And then after that, I'll explain what hoses I need to take off, which is all of them. I'll take off oil cooler, and then start installing fittings, new cooler. Don't necessarily know how I'm gonna mount this to the front of this, because I don't have those fancy fucking pins with things anymore. I might somewhere, I'll have to go look. But let's get some cold side stuff off. Or hot side, well, cold side, hot side, fucking, I don't know. Just pull some shit off and then we'll get to the fun stuff. Alright, I'm hoping with this light you can see a bit, but look, ooh, maybe. So, this cable, right, or cable, this line here is the high pressure hose. That goes down all the way to the back for some fuck knows reason, and then wraps all the way back to the front, and then goes, you can see, how do I point this out? Oh, I really need better camera gear and all that shit. But down here, no, I'll show you from the bottom. Anyway, down there, they all meet. Then you got the return line, which is just this line here, that's hose clamped, goes, wraps around to the front, into the cooler at the front, back down into the bottom. Which at bottom, down here, as you'll be able to see, somehow if I can situate lights and everything, we have really been leaking. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but it's like, I don't know how to make this light work with the bloody camera. Someone help! Anyway, we have been leaking dramatically. Like there is, oh my god, I am sorry for what's going on with lights, but there is driblets. Oh, there you go, you just saw it drip. That's leaking. That goes all the way back behind my chassis. That drips on my exhaust. It covers all up here. It's bad. like really, really bad. So it's getting changed. But right here, if you can see again with me trying to hold mini lights and bloody everything, this here, where these two hoses make the rack, that will be coming off. That gets replaced to an adapter, which I will get up here. Yeah, we don't need the bloody light. Where did I put everything? I thought I'll organise this. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna show you what I mean, what it's going to go to. But all that needs to come out, which will be my next job, and that's the fun one. I've done this a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie. So, we're changing it. But I will show you what it's gonna go to. Hello. So, this little bracket is all from, I believe it's Custom Alloy Welding. They do a bunch of stuff for barrows, for a bunch of things. And this little AN fitting here, these just simply slide into it like that. There's two of them, and that replaces that thing at the bottom that I was showing you. Then there's another fitting in here, which is you're probably not going to be able to see, but that, which goes in to high pressure port on power steering, which I showed you. And then we run custom AN lines, use some fittings to do them, and cooler. So I am going to rip all these hoses out, which is a right old cunt because they run really annoyingly. And then I'm going to make up some new AN lines and run it properly, and I will show you how I'm going to do that. But first, let me rip everything out. Oh, that was a slight mission. There's bloody half me tools on here at the moment with a F100 at a different house, which has got a hoist down the road. So I kind of just had to send it with what I had. But we got it. As you can see, somehow, maybe, don't know, all lines are removed all the way down to the little place with the two holes down below the turbo that you can just see. Everything's gone. Cooler's gone. This is the whole extravagant fucking power steering. So that high pressure line goes from the bloody top all the way down, all the way around, all the way back up, all the way around, all the way there. Don't understand why. And that one just goes cooling back, yada yada yada. So now that we've done this, I'm gonna go get that little plate with the two AN fittings mounted down there where the two holes are below the turbo, like I was saying. With this one, get that fitting mounted to the bottom of the power steering pump down there where that little silver bit is, if you can see. And then figure out how to mount the cooler, and then start running AN lines and making AN lines. So I'm gonna get everything mounted to where it needs to be. I'll then show you what the fuck I mean about where everything needs to be mounted and all that bullshit. And then we'll start running lines. And then hopefully it's done, doesn't leak anymore. Which, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. In theory it should work, but I've changed the hoses like twice. Still leaks. Don't know if it's somewhere else, but the only way it makes sense is to leak from a hose where the leaks seem to be coming from. So I don't know. If it's not the hoses, something else is gonna leak. If it's the hoses, it won't leak no more. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything mounted up and then we'll start making some bloody AN lines. Okay. AN fitting barb on there. You may be able to just see it. Down here. Yep. So now, oh, and also somehow without the bloody little tabby tabs, I think you may know what I mean. If not, well, yeah. This will go here, lines go down. Now, the high pressure line, they're going to be pretty basic. I'm just going to go from the little barb, this little barb, sorry, down to the right hole, down on the rack. That's just going to go down, probably around that way, and then to it. Basic. The return will be from the little nipple at the back. It'll kind of go down, up into the top one. Can't be the bottom one, but the top one. And the bottom one will wrap then around into the other one. So, my one issue is... this is a spare bit of AN6. Sorry about the light. This doesn't actually fit over this how I was kind of hoping. So I may need to figure out like a bit of melty melt and get it over. But that's alright. My first step is I'm gonna basically get a length of hose to match from the barb down the bottom to the barb at the top for the high pressure line, and then we'll do some AN stuff. So that's step one, which is going to probably be the easiest step. The return line to this fucking dog and how to mount this dog is probably going to be one of the harder steps. Alright, don't mind that lot. We got a rough cut hose. I will show you actually how I cut it so I don't fray the tips, but basically tape up the end over both sides, get a bloody hacksaw and just cut it, then it doesn't fray it. Anyway, so that light is fucking everything. Why the fuck? Anyway, this is gonna go down there onto a 45 probably, wrap around there, come up into the bottom. Again, this is rough cut, so once I get the bottom on, once I get the bottom on, I can then run it to the top one. So, I gotta set up my little vise down here, so I don't need to go all the way up there to the other garage and bloody start fucking doing it and then come back and then there and then back and then there. So I'm gonna set up a vise and then I'm gonna show you kind of how to crimp these. There is a lot of videos out there, but I guess while you're here, oh my god, there's some weird glare. I guess while you're on this video, I'll just quickly show you how to bloody do it. It's pretty easy. But yeah, get this line connected and I'll basically just go ahead and do some other ones and then show you bloody where I'm kind of going with it. And then right, dome on the rubbish trailer. I'm actually going to turn around. So once you get it cut, you slip the other end of your actual fitting over the bloody dog. That sits in there. Then you get this side. Not all of them have this little silver ring, but I kind of like these ones for some reason. You push this on as hard as you can into that, and once that's pushed on as hard, you start threading. So well, now once, it's weird looking at all my rubbish trailer, but yeah, we're just doing it on this because I can. So now force this on as hard and good as you can. Somehow, and this gets forced in. I think I'm doing this wrong. Surely not. Hang on. Ah, yeah, that's right. And then this, you start threading it. Get your little fancy little AN wrench and just tighten the shit out of it. That is how you run, well, connect an AN hose. Alright, so it's not tightened up yet, but from the top, wraps around just to give it a little bit of clearance, and nicely down into the top. So now, I gotta do return line, which will be going in the front and all that. But basically, that's the gist of what I'm doing. That one line that just goes from top to bottom, like so, is a lot simpler than that. I don't understand that. So, someone, if you're in the comments and know a bit about something, can you tell me if I fucked up? Like, do I maybe have to have it that long? Is there a reason why it's that long? I don't think that there is. So, well, I'm like turning black. Yeah, so that's essentially high pressure line. I just got to tighten things. Hopefully it doesn't leak. If it leaks, then I just unmount it again, which nice. Luckily it's nice and easy. But just unmount it again, fix the fittings, yada yada yada, So I'm gonna start working on the rest of them and then we'll see how we go. Alright, you're probably not gonna be able to really see, oh maybe you can see pretty good now. But that line goes down to the bottom.
Yeah, you don't know
Then you got a return line which goes back from into the front of this, which is not mounted yet. I gotta get bloody thingos for it tomorrow. That thing goes up and back into that. So now I gotta reassemble the turbo side, put some fluid in it, and see if we leak. Hopefully not. But that is way more simple and straightforward than that bullshit, and hopefully it doesn't leak. So I'm gonna reassemble this and then leak test. So with initial testing, you can't fucking see for shit. No leak. No leaks. Oi. No leaks. So far so good. So far, no leaks. It's good shit. And it's pitch black now. Alright. So we got the little clips in. All solid. It's on a slight angle sadly, but yeah. All the lines are done. And all the power steering, hopefully, should be fixed. So I'm gonna now get the car down, put the front bar on, and then continue this video once I get my clutch. And we do a little gorge run to get to the hoist and chuck in the Uniclutch. I'm very excited for the Uniclutch because it's a completely different design, and I've never actually seen one. I know that they're pretty cool and they're pretty good and they've got like some cool fancy technology, so until then, this video is going to take a pause on my behalf, but for you it'll be like boom. So yeah, hopefully power steering is bloody fixed now. We're back. We're on stands again. So if you can piece that together, we're doing the gearbox, sorry, the clutch on the bloody ground. I was going to be able to use my mate's hoist, but that's not an option anymore. So yeah, let's do this. Anyway, I got to get pretty much into this and get it done, because hopefully I can get this done today and then rush up to Mudgee. So shifter has to come out. You pull back on the plastic at the back and lift. I'll do that once I get in. Shifter has to come out. It's just 2 bolts. Somewhere deep down there, there's like a little clip to disconnect the clutch line. Clutch line needs to be disconnected. Then we go under. Drive shaft comes off. Gearbox gets removed from bell housing. Bell housing comes off. Obviously all the gearbox plugs and speed sensor and stuff. And then it's clutch. So I'm gonna start chipping away at things and probably record stuff when I do, I guess, because I need to get shit done. But I don't know, I'm getting the box out on my own. I'm gonna figure this one out. Probably record that because this could be interesting. Alright, I didn't record any of that because that was a struggle, but it's me clutch. Normally it's cooked when you're like near the rivets. I've shaved the rivets. The clutch pad, there's not much left. This is where it starts getting wild. I was driving on a slipping clutch for a while. That's not it. There is like no meat to this. I think I need a new clutch. Luckily we got a Uniclutch. So I'm gonna have a quick cigarette because that was hard. I still gotta get the flywheel out. Then we'll start showing you the Uniclutch. And this is what I'm working with under here. Not much room. And a gearbox is very heavy. So anyone that wants to get a gearbox off on the ground, just lay under it, hug it, pull it, lay there. And then once you've done that, I guess like lay there for like 10 minutes with a gearbox on you, figuring out how to get it off. And then yeah, it's bloody hot today as well. I've lost my mind. Instruction manual. New flywheel. This should be like the bolting kit, which I believe this should just be this. Yeah, I think. I just have like a silver one because it came with the flywheel, I think. Yeah, something like that. So I don't even need that. But I'd like to take a moment of appreciation. Uniclutch, what even is this, bro? Like, goddamn. Give a full box and some fancy fucking Ziploc bag and a suitcase thing. Can't open it. Your like merch pack and stickers and shit. And the clutch. So, I'm gonna try to do everything. So then like this, bolt the plate on, I'm pretty sure. This is all just a guess. And the clutch just kind of bulges into that like that. They all bolt on, and that is that's clutch. Obviously in this box you got spline for the gearbox, more bolts for something. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all torqued to instructions and start installing it. I'll probably see you once it's installed on the car. But this is all fucked. Alright, well, I'm sorry for that being like so like snippety, choppy and not really recording much of it, but Uniclutch is in. That thing's gangster. But Uniclutch is in. I'm obviously driving. I got Che with me. We're on our way to the bloody Kapiti Valley. Uniclutch is in, feels good. Everything works, which is bloody nice. I don't have a mount on this car, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get any of the fun drives through the bloody Blue Mountains and all the country roads and fun stuff, but I'll try to figure something out. If not, in this video I'll still have a gorge run, Blue Mountain roads, something like this, of having a bit of fun, maybe some cheeky skids because I got a new clutch now, but something. Gotta get a mount. I also want to get some microphones for like exhaust and sounds and stuff, so the driving footage can be nice, because I want to release some driving footage because I like driving. So yeah, if there's not some of this drive, you'll see some drive in this video, but I'm going to make my way all the way to the Kapiti Valley, and you may get a cheeky preview of my dad's new property up there anyway, where you'll probably see a bunch of footage of, well, a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to keep driving with Chase and having a bit of fun. Alright, so we are bloody, actually, hang on, now that I got this thing, oh shit, that's not going to work. Well, now that we've done everything, there's a fair bit in the bloody future again. We're on the way to my dad's again, as I basically finished the last part of this episode. But now we can give it a bit of a send. So to finish off this video, we're going to have a little bit of a send of the old Falcon through Belzine Road up to Blue Mountains, through all that stint. So yeah, let's have some fun. Well, this is probably going to be most of the drive, so I'll probably be cutting into good parts of this drive, because yeah. friend. So he kind of overtook everyone when I couldn't. So I got an overtaking line. Let's see if I can catch Mr. Bike Friend. Ah, this fucker. So I think it's double demerit, so I should be careful. Alright, and we've made it. Falcon's all tucked in the bloody shed. And we are, if I walk outside, just close some doors, you know. We are in the bloody beautiful Abit Valley. Capite, something or robbery. But that was a fun drive. Unfortunately, also, I'm reunited with my patrol. There will be the next video I upload, probably a bit of just messing around on the property with this. Not doing anything too hectic because it's not officially mine, it's not my property. And the John Deere, we're going to need to do that, do some grading, which you'll probably see in the next episode of just some random stuff, and then a bit of the patrol, a bit of digging and randomness, and then some Falcon stuff to end it. But that's the end of this video. Yeah, so it all happened over quite a bit of time for me, but Falcon Uniclutch, upgraded power steering shenanigans, a bit of a Falcon send through Bells Line Road. Dog's just following me around. So yeah, that's the end of this one. So also, I want to thank people. It feels weird because it's only 100 subscribers, but like, I haven't really been too consistent, and it's just been like, but I've got over 100 subscribers now, so I'm doing little baby steps. But thank you. That's the end of this one. I am definitely this year going to throw a lot more time into YouTube. I kind of want to do something with YouTube. Falcon, well, AU Falcon, the burnout car. I'm gonna basically get back on the road, track on the road, and actually do some fun stuff with that. It's a bit windy, I'm gonna go inside. But good views. But yeah, that's gonna be finished and back on the track. So that's gonna be some fun. The Falcon, the FG, which I've been just recording this episode, needs to be finished. Well, not finished, but that's need more power. It's a bunch of stuff, dirt bikes, fun stuff. I'm gonna throw a lot of effort into YouTube and do some crazy fun stuff. So if you enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, bloody whatever, and let's do some cool things this year. Let's have some fun. Let's build some cars, drift some cars. Let's just have fun. Thanks for watching.